All right. Where to? Let's go.
What is it? Amazing. Fancy a bit of info? Want it on this? Just between us.
What now?
In the name of justice!
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
By the chivalrous spirit of the knight. The freedom of a wanderer.
Ah, 'tis you. Hail. The truth is, I see. All right. All right. Certainly.
Well,
Perhaps.
Surely you jest.
Rotanth?
Nice to meet you.
Absurd.
You! What?
Yes. And? Whoops.
Sorry.
Listen,
I have not the luxury of regret.
Pardon me.
Very well. Yes.
What is it? Amazing.
Yeah. You're a big help.
Next up is... Oh, right!
in that case.
Whoa! I knew it!
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The announcement is soon.
reminds me. Really?
All right, then. Where to?
What is it?
Oh, I am grateful.
Now, where was I? That's a good kitty.
Do make yourself at home. That is... I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Yeah. A new ability. Let's give this a try.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Yeah. Ah, a new power to wield.
All right?
This should do the trick.
That is... I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I see. A new means of protection.
I see. I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I see. I've acquired a new power.
What would you care to know? I can hardly wait. I can hardly wait.
What now?
Oh, you'll come again.
All right, then. All right, then. Where to? Where to? Where to?
Whoa! Just can't stand it.
That reminds me.
Yeah.
Understood.
Where to? Where to?
What am I gonna do? Eh?
That reminds me.
Give it a full push, eh?
How far?
Well, you. If We could fulfill a request there.
Clock's ticking. It's your call.
Great.
The party at last found themselves at Belega Corridor, once a palace of a small, bygone country. Destroyed and worn away by sand and rock, the land is a shadow of its former glory. Now it is home to monsters, attracted by its stagnant magma. The party steps into the corridor, as if called there by the lingering resentment of a country that could not stand the test of time.
The thing is,
Is this right?
That's...
My thanks.
that's... Okay then. Let's go.
Whoa.
Should we try somewhere else?
Well then.
If so,
Everything's pretty standard. Yep, we're safe here. It's all clear. Yep, we're safe here. Everything's pretty standard.
Why did this happen?
What? No choice but to cut through them. Everything's pretty standard. There are enemies around. Watch your step. We're not alone. Keep an eye out. Yeah, nice work.
Let's push through!
That'll do it.
Everything's pretty standard. It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard. What? There are enemies around. Watch your step.
Come on, let's push through!
They've noticed us.
Okay, let's give this all we got.
Focus. We're evenly matched. Guess we'd better stay on our toes.
I won't hold back! Scour! Still here?
I can't afford to hold back. Right there! 3 remaining!
The sworn
Always
oath of
come
knighthood.
through.
Knight! Oh, mystic! Worthy foe after all.
Two left!
For the captain.
Now, with no holding back! Yeah!
Is everyone all right? Knight! This won't do. Take this! Still standing, I see.
Uh-oh! Brace yourselves! Dodge! Nice one, Captain! Only 2 enemies left! Stay sharp!
Freeze!
Last one for the Captain!
I shall fight us the right there!
Only 1 left!
justice
Finish them
prevail.
off, we're clear!
Not this one. Right there! Worthy foe after all.
Nice
Think not.
dodge! You've got some fancy footwork, Stroll.
Hold on. Let's go. Wind!
Looks like that's all of them! Great job, everybody! I think that's all of them. It's all clear. Yep, we're safe here.
Ah!
Everything's pretty standard. It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard. I bet there's treasure around here.
Come on!
Such skill.
Wow, good find.
Brace yourselves!
This is nothing.
This is
Stroll's
terrible.
anxious, and they're targeting him!
Is that all?
We're evenly matched.
I'm all
Guess
prepared.
we better stay on our toes.
Maybe there's a better choice. Come forth, Royal Soul! Ha!
Now, after me! Something else. Knight! What a mess. Yeah!
Join with me.
Everybody got one.
That's it!
Let's stay calm. Let's go! The blade's edge!
I call upon royal power within! Right there!
3 enemies
Is everyone
left.
all right?
We can do this.
Take this. Still standing, I see.
It's okay. Let's finish this!
The
Not
captain
bad.
took one down. hurt bad.
Give up now.
Let's get him some healing.
Moving to the rear. Time to go
Those
offensive.
rough legs. Someone, get him.
Ah! Are you well?
That helped. By the swan. Nice! Buzz! Worthy foe
Only
of
two
the
Let's stay
enemies
calm.
left. Stay sharp.
Seeker! Nice! Stay
And
sharp!
one for the
It's not
count.
over yet.
Let's keep it going. Only one left. Finish them off.
I call upon Royal. There's no escape.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Is that the end then? We've cleared the way.
Ah!
It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard. Yep, we're safe here.
Right.
Oh, yeah? Everything's pretty standard. Yep, we're safe here. It's all clear. We're not alone. Keep an eye out.
Let's push through! How's that?
Right there!
This could be our chance.
Now settle this.
We're evenly matched. Guess we better stay on our toes.
Come forth, Royal Soul! Scour!
Nice. Got him.
I can't
Nice
afford to
going,
hold
Captain.
back. I shall vanquish evil. Not now. Yeah!
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Come! Oh, Mystic! Nothing stop you!
We're all
Got
counting
this
on you.
handled. Only two enemies left. Stay sharp.
Let's go! Freeze! Still up?
Now, what's the... Right there! Last one!
Took one out.
I stand for all that we strive for!
I took one!
Yeah!
And that's that. Victory's ours.
Satisfactory. Ha! I have never known such heights.
That was the last of them.
Everything's pretty standard. Would sure be... Oh. I bet there's treasure around here. Yep, we're safe here. It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard. Yep, we're safe here. Enemies up ahead. There are enemies around. Watch your step.
They've noticed us.
I don't see anything we can't handle easily. I don't think anything would be too tough.
Very impressive. Right. Let's settle this quick.
So smooth. We're evenly matched. Guess we better stay on our toes.
Win! Still here?
Now, what's the play? Right there! Almost
Took
finished!
one out.
That'll
Observe
do.
the enemy. Blade in hand! Worthy foe after all.
Dodge! Nice one, Captain.
I won't hold back! Nice! Just one left!
I shall fight as the noble I... Yeah!
Is everyone... Take this! They yet cling to life.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody. Whew. That should do it.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard. Yep, we're safe here. Everything's pretty standard. Yep, we're safe here. I bet there's treasure around here. As long as we're careful, I think we'll be fine with these.
Let's push through!
Impressive as ever.
Catch! This battle's ours. Let's go! Seeker! Two remaining.
A noble's duty is to protect. Yeah. Like a swan.
Right there! Still standing, I see.
Hit hard. I can't afford to hold back. Right there.
I stand come! Oh, Mystic! They yet cling to life.
Uh-oh! Brace yourself!
Oh, please.
And that's that! Victory's ours!
That was the last of them.
I bet there's treasure around here. Would sure be a pleasure to find some treasure. I think there's treasure nearby. Would sure be a pleasure to find some treasure. I think there's treasure nearby.
This is bad. They're onto us.
Shouldn't be anything we can't handle.
Let's take them all out.
Take this!
We're evenly matched.
Let's work
We
together.
better stay on our toes.
Strike true!
No holding back! Let's finish this!
I shall
Nice
fight
going,
as the
Captain.
noble I am. Yeah.
Right there! Worthy foe after
I will
all.
fight with pride. Just one left.
A noble right there.
Captain! Yikes! Here comes the counter! Only one left! Finish them off and we're
Still
clear!
standing, I see.
And that's that! Victory's ours!
Okay.
Whew. That should do it.
Wow, here we go.
Yep, we're safe here. It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard. Yep, we're safe here. It's all clear. Would sure be a pleasure to find some treasure. No.
Impressive as ever.
They look pretty weak.
Impressive as ever.
All right, did it! Yep, we're safe here. It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard. Yep, we're safe here. I don't think anything would be too...
All right, how's that? You found something. Let's take it with us.
I'd say we're evenly matched. Which means you got this. I bet there's treasure around here. Would
All right.
I think there's treasure nearby.
Nice, look at that.
If it's useful, I say grab it. Everything's pretty standard. Yep, we're safe here. As long as we're careful, I think we'll be fine with these. I don't think anything would be too tough.
Good one! Let's end this here!
Right there! A preemptive
Give it my
You
all.
do it! Get in there! Finish him off!
By this power. Freeze! Let's keep this up!
I can't afford to hold. I call upon royal power within. Not the right move. Right there!
By the come! Burn! Worthy foe after all.
Come forth, royal soul! Just two left!
I shall fight. I shall vanquish evil. Yeah! They die hard!
Observe the enemy. Huh. Take this! One remaining. Satisfactory.
Only one left! Finish them off and we're clear! Smooth finish! Great work, everyone! There are some enemies left. Ready to charge.
Okay,
Let's give this all
you
you'll
got
win
it.
this.
Nice! Three left!
The
Now,
contestants
what's the
were one
play?
down.
Right there!
Night! Oh, Mystic! Let nothing stop you!
That's it, Hulkenberg.
Only 2 enemies left. Stay sharp.
Still up?
I shall fight as the noble I am. Yeah! One left!
Great
For all
job,
that
Paul.
we strive for!
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
That'll do it.
I don't see anything we can't handle easily. Everything's pretty standard. As long as we're careful, I think we'll be fine with it.
Exemplary.
Very impressive.
If we take the offensive now, we can fix this.
This is our chance. Let's
This is our chance!
stay calm, everyone.
A tough one! Two remain!
Got him.
I can't afford to hold back. Yeah!
Is everyone all right? Huh. Take this! Worthy foe after all.
And one for the
I
count.
shall right there!
Keep it going.
Observe. Fight there! They yet cling to life.
Brace yourself! What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone!
Tis done. Victory is ours, and safety hard won.
Yep, we're safe here. Everything's pretty standard.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Yep, we're safe here. Everything's pretty standard.
They're onto us.
Everything's pretty standard. It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard. It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard. It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard. Everything's pretty standard. Yep, we're safe here.
Let's push through!
Exemplary.
I don't...
Hey, come on.
They all seem pretty weak. You got this. I'd say we're evenly matched. Which means...
How's that?
As long as we're careful, I think we'll be fine.
They are broken. Let us strike swiftly.
They'll need more than this.
They're seizing your chance while Hulkenberg's anxious. Captain's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing.
I'll get some distance. Come forth, Royal Soul!
Someone, get him healed up.
Let's finish this!
The
Now,
captain
what's
took
the...
one.
Oh, healing light!
I knew you'd help.
Only two enemies left. Stay sharp. Nice dodge. You've got some fancy footwork, Stroll.
By this power. Still up?
Only two enemies
Can't afford
left.
to hold back.
Stay sharp.
Yeah, that's
Roll
one!
took one out.
Observe the attack. Fight there!
I shall... Right there!
Is that... Take this! May yet cling to life. Is that all?
Only one left. Finish them off. That's the last of them. The way's clear.
That'll do. I shall rise to the occasion.
We made short work of them. I bet there's treasure around here. I think there's treasure nearby. Come say hello, treasure. Would sure be a pleasure to find some treasure. I think there's treasure nearby. I bet there's treasure around here. Everything's pretty standard. Yep, we're safe here. It's all... Everything's pretty standard. I think there's treasure nearby. There shouldn't be anything we can't handle.
Come on, let's push through! We have the edge.
I pass, and we'll win this.
Scour! Two remaining.
I can't afford to hold back. Yeah!
I step up! Not this. Right there! Worthy foe after all.
One left.
For the
I
count.
shall fight. Right there!
Keep going. Only one left.
Take
Finish
this.
them off. We're
Still
here.
standing, I see.
Uh-oh. Brace yourself.
Child's
Nice
play.
dodge, Hulkenberg. Like poetry in motion. Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Even easier than expected. That was the last of them.
Come say hello.
All right. How's that?
Great job.
If we take the offensive now, we can finish this.
Let's keep moving. Dad!
They're on the defensive. Get them.
Okay, let's give this all we've got. A tough one. Two left.
One for the count.
Now, what's the plan?
Going.
Yeah!
I stand. Take this! They yet cling to life.
Last
Got
one.
him.
A
Nice
noble's
going,
duty.
Captain.
Right there!
Night! Oh, mystic fire!
Whew, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
That was the last of them.
Ah!
Everything's pretty standard. Yep, we're... I bet there's treasure around here. Would sure be a pleasure to find some treasure. Everything's pretty standard.
Everyone all right?
I don't see anything we can't handle easily.
Take it slow if you need to. There's no way.
Quick, let's finish them!
Take that cold! Attack now and finish it!
We'll hold our ground.
Captain's hurt
Highness.
bad. Let's get him some healing. Captain's
like
down.
this.
Someone, help him
Oh,
back up.
please!
Is that all?
Hey! Hey! Wake up!
Pull back!
Dad!
They are broken. We strike first.
This is our chance. Forward!
I swear to help
We're all
her.
counting on you.
By this power. Nice! Still here?
I shall fight. Yeah! Two remaining. Not
Roll
bad,
always
if I
comes
say so
through.
myself.
Fun! Worthy foe after all. Child's play.
Dodge, Hulkenberg. Like poetry in motion.
A tough
A
one.
noble's duty is to protect their people. Right there! One left!
Is that
Always comes
right
through.
there?
Yikes! Here comes the counter! Dodge! Nice Fill up and we're clear. And that's that. Victory's ours.
Not bad, if I say so myself. I could get used to this.
I think that's all of them. It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard. It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard. Yep, we're safe here. I think... Come say hello, treasure.
Exemplary.
Every...
Come on!
I think we'll be fine with these. No choice but to cut through them. Enemies up ahead. Just a bunch of weak ones. We should be fine. It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard. Yep, we're safe here. It's all clear.
Hey,
All good. They found us. Get ready, everyone.
very impressive. They're onto us.
They all seem pretty weak. You got this.
This is bad. They're onto us.
Nice.
That solves that.
They... Yep, we're safe here. They look pretty tough. Careful now. No choice but to cut through them. We...
Come on, get done.
They look pretty tough. Careful now. Hey, great job. Just a bunch of weapons. We should be fine. I don't see anything we can't handle easily. It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard. I don't see... They all seem pretty weak.
Let's push through!
Got this.
Come on!
I knew you could do it. It's all clear. Come say hello, treasure.
Wow, look at that. Wow.
We're so lucky.
What now?
pretty standard. It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard. Got a sec? Yep. Yep.
What now?
All right.
rear guard.
They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell
By this
swoop.
power. Is there another way? Lend me your strength. I can take it.
A noble's no holding back! There! Take this!
Hit their weak point.
Is everyone all right? I see you!
Hulkenberg got them right
We'll
in
do
their
this
weak
together.
spot.
We'll team up!
No holding back!
There's no escape!
Hit their weak point.
Join with me! There!
Hulkenberg got them right
Let's
in
stay
their
calm.
weak spot.
Let's go! Ice!
You hit their weakness.
I shall fight
That's
as the
your
noble
opening,
I am.
Captain.
There! Take this!
By the swan.
Hulkenberg, hold
Predictable?
yourself together.
Only a flesh
Captain's
wound.
hurt bad. Let's get him some healing.
What can I do?
You're all hurt bad.
I won't hold back!
Everyone get on healing
Freeze!
duties. You hit their weakness.
I'm knight!
That's your opening, Captain. Captain's on
Like
his
swan
last leg.
oath of
Night!
Someone get him
Not
healed
this
up.
one. I see you!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Let's go!
A noble's... There's no escape!
Hit their weak point.
By the
Keep it up,
swan.
Stroll.
There!
Guard up!
Moving to the rear. I'll hold my ground.
To the rear guard! I shall be as a shield.
Seeker! Ice!
You hit their weakness.
A knight!
That's your opening, Captain.
Let me rethink. There! Take this!
You hit their weak point.
By
Keep
the
it up,
swan
Stroll.
oath of night.
Charging in! I see you!
Hulkenberg got them right
It's
in their
okay.
weak spot.
Seeker!
I shall vanquish evil. Try not to worry.
Thank you. I stand. I'm stepping back. Let justice prevail. Not now. There!
By this power! Seeker! Maybe not. Charging in. Freeze!
You hit their weakness.
A noble's closing the
That's your
distance.
opening, Captain.
There's no escape!
You hit their weak point.
Is
Keep it
everyone
up,
all right?
Stroll.
Moving to the front. I see you!
Hulkenberg got them right
The
in
freedom
their
of a
weak spot.
wanderer. I'll get some distance. Let's go! We can do this!
Helpful as ever. Are you prepared? Oh, healing light!
Thanks.
To safer ground! There!
Seeker! No, by this power. Is there another way? Let's work together! Not this. Let's go! Ice!
You hit their weakness.
Now, no
That's your
holding
opening,
back!
Captain.
Are you prepared? Knight! Try not to worry.
I'm obliged. Is everyone all right? Into the fray! I see you!
You've got them right
I
in
will
their
fight
weak
with
spot.
pride. Seeker! Hold on, ready for impact!
I shall fight as the noble I am. Let's do this! Let's see how this plays out.
Let us fight as one! Not this way.
You've got them right
It's
in their
okay.
weak spot.
We'll do this together!
I'm counting on you!
Let me help.
Thank you, my thanks. I can't afford to hold back. To the fore! There! Take this!
There's no weak point. Keep it
Observe
up,
the enemy.
Joel.
Join with me. I see you!
Seeker! Freeze!
You hit their weakness.
I shall fight as
That's
the
your
noble
opening,
I am.
Captain.
There's no escape!
There's no weak point.
Is
Keep
everyone
it
all
up,
right?
You've got them right
Let's
in
stay
their
calm.
weak spot.
I won't hold back! Ice!
Withdrawing! I shall vanquish evil!
That helped.
To the rear guard! Oh, power of heroes! Not now. I see you!
Seeker! You better be... I'm all prepared.
Coordination is key!
Here!
I owe you. A noble's duty is to protect their people. Let's get on with it! There! Take this!
There's no weak point. Keep it
Observe
up,
the enemy.
Joel.
I shall defend!
Time for some close call. Come forth, Royal Soul!
You hit their weakness.
I was closing the
That's
distance.
your opening, Captain.
There's no escape!
There's no weak point.
I'm
Keep it
moving
up,
to the
Joel.
front! There!
You've got them right
I
in
will
their
fight
weak
with
spot.
pride. I won't hold back!
I can't afford to hold. There! Take this!
Is every... I see you!
Is that everyone okay? Gotta heal up. Captain's
like
down.
this.
Someone, help him back up.
Are you prepared?
Hey,
Observe the enemy.
hey, wake up. No one likes you.
That'll do. That's...
No.
Huh?
I don't know.
All right.
In that case...
True.
Ah!
Hey. Okay then. Right?
All right. Now then.
It would seem that disaster was averted.
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears. Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
So it really is His Majesty?
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Anyone?
Even me. If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we? First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
Hold on, you mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent, and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news, too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that, too, was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
That's not good.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Luis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there. She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
I'll go look for her.
You will? Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her...
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Where?
You're kidding.
Whatever.
Hey!
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. What you need? Ridiculous. Tournament? This is all right.
Hey, mister!
Hey, listen. Sorry. Hey!
How to handle this?
Hey! And what is it you want?
Now then.
How to handle this?
You sound like a damn fool.
I'm out of ideas.
What should I
So foolish, it arouses great pleasure.
Zorn?
Him? King?
I'll take the crown now. I'll take the crown now. Hello there.
Huh? Why?
Everyone was worried about you.
Sorry. Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray, and he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again. Hasn't he? It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
It's our fault.
What? How?
You?
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
It'll work out somehow. I'm sure of it.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria. Yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together. Thank you for finding her.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
Sorry, did I wake you? Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Try to calm your mind. Don't be so tense.
Fair enough. I suppose if I have any real weaknesses, it's that I don't know how to relax. That book. Is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we've finally some room to breathe. Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. I think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime. To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom. And we call it the Tournament for the Throne! Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch, or in it to win?
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it will be easy. And the real trick will be finding it. We wouldn't leave it unprotected.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wait, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. Ah! What are we supposed to do?
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
If it's for Maria's sake.
I see.
Right. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
Good heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger? Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
I have to carry on his legacy.
I see. Well, I'm sure he'd be glad to hear it. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
That was the plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You'd be a good king.
We'll see each other again.
You better not forget.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we're unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
This should be the place, right?
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Aye? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
I'm the one entering.
You? Really?
I've not heard of any age restrictions. There a problem?
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Ah, an elder. Now that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out. What? We got a deserter turning up?
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
Whew. That was a close one.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you. You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out.
But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on! There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
Are you lot here for this tournament, then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme. A villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
Do you have any idea who that is?
That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin, you can be sure of that. Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Stuck-up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
Maybe he just wants to stop the criminal's evil deeds.
We've got more important things to worry about.
Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme? You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight? Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barton, a guard captain from Atira, a town to the south. The bounty on Heisme is up at my behest.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say. If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
We would never laugh at such a plight.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure. Thank you all, and thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Matira, the old castle town. Please, make haste.
Oh, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
What in the...
Really now?
True.
Really now?
Oh, I can't think. Oi, oi!
No, thank you.
Hey!
Let's focus.
Let's call it.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order. Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
'Twas not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight. Let's rest.
Well met, eh?
Hey! Yeah.
Fancy a bit...
Now then.
Hello.
Don't push yourself too...
Good night.
Can I come in?
Want to read some more?
Not today. You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
It's all right. I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again. Can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So... thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now, you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
You truly are devoted to him, aren't you?
I suppose I am at that. A guiding oath of 12 years is not easily cast aside. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. Ah, you needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two? So, it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, it's not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Juna!
Lady Juna!
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow! A Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78th Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Guido!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Friar! Where's Count Louise?
Right, all right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right, all right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king embraced Sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And, if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Last, I say! Wait! Found you behave!
A land runner?
It's quick!
Wait, it's headed right for them!
It'll crash! Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What hell? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you fool. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all. Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
Just a sec!
Can you hear me?
Let's see.
Hold on. This place here. This place here. Hold on.
Let us hurry.
Let's see. Let's see here.
Let us...
Whoa! That's where you want to go.
Let us...
Oh, I smell trouble. Oh.
This place here.
Wow!
Oh.
Spectacular!
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you used to talk with the driver?
Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable. Neurus? Are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
It's too much to do.
As always. To business, then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But, pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God. Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Neurus, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer, butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this Mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the Balliol runner alone.
Look, this runner... it is fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate. For both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where, last I heard. So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay his mercy.
Understood.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world. I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
I think we can count on him.
If you're sure, I suppose. We'll deal with it if we have to.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and greasework. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's Heismay, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet... 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no very picnic. Oh, no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And I'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.